Alright y'all, welcome back to today's video. This is going to be part 5 on this Toro Timemaster. There's a lot of stuff I did off camera since the last bit I left you with when I started it up, put gas in it and all that. So a lot of stuff I did off camera work on it because I was trying to get the recoil to work on it and I couldn't. So I'm going to tell you what all steps I did to it, and I'll get you guys up to speed of it, what I've done, because I didn't want to bore you guys filming this and it was going to take long, because half the videos I've been doing so far have been over either 50 minutes or hour long. So let's, Barney 5 says we're going to nip it in the bud right now here. So I'll show you guys where we're at with this. Okay, this is where I started off with. This is the original cup, recoil cup, that came off that engine. I couldn't get the flywheel recoil to work with it, which that's it right there. I had this one, I couldn't get it to line up. That's the original cover off of it. I couldn't get it to work. I tried cutting it. I tried using tin snips to try to cut it, to fit it. That couldn't get that to work. I tried using different studs that I had off another one of those engines. Couldn't get it to line up. I went even a step further. That's another one of those. These are ones off a Powermore engine. Same thread, except for they take a 10mm instead of the 12 as these. I tried that. Still wouldn't work. This is the cover that came off my pressure washer. So here we go where I'm going to go with this one. I went to the pressure washer. This is the one where I was going to put the engine on it, but the shaft was, too small for it. So I started looking around. I took the studs off of there, which is right there in that magnetic tray. Started doing that. Still wouldn't line up. So it does have the same magnet as the other one had on there. So, there's the magnet right there for the flywheel. See this fan shroud right here? This is the one that came off that engine that was broke originally. It kept hitting against here. So I went and took the one off this pressure washer. I put the old one that came off this engine back on here. So I haven't got this bolted down yet. This is the recoil off of that pressure washer. But here's the fan shroud. And guess what? It sits flush there. So guess what? I can now put this on here and it'll fit. No issue. This is the cover that originally came. It didn't come off. It came off another engine. But I couldn't get that one to work with that, I don't think. I can try it, but I don't think it's going to work with it because it works with that, so I'm just going to leave that alone as is. I was thinking about putting that red cover on there, say professional ready start there, but I think this is because of being a pressure washer engine. I don't think that will work there, but anyway, that's where we're at, up to speed with it. Like I said, I've done a lot of this stuff has been off camera work for almost 2 days, and then fighting rain at the same time. But like I said, this engine, I know it's a pressure washer engine. It could be useful. Fortunately, it's useful for me right now to get this going because this is more of a money maker, more than that engine is right now for anything. So, as my grandmother used to say, and old people used to say back in the day, rob Peter to pay Paul. So we're gonna, that's the cover and stuff. That's the other nuts and bolts I got to put on that cover. Well, let's see if this thing runs better now, because I wanted the stronger flywheel on it, and that's what it's got on here right now. This pressure washer's got that magnetic flywheel. It's a little bit more beefier, and that's what this engine had that was broken, and that's what I got on here. So let me show you real quick, get you guys here, get this off real quick. So that's what it's got on there. That's the heavier flywheel there. I might have to check the gap on it again, but I'll probably do that stuff before we start it up. So let me go. Actually, this has got a thing where you can put that cover on there. Huh. Okay, I might do that. I don't know yet. Okay. Anyway, I got you up to speed. Let me go make sure I got this flywheel coil gapped, and then we'll give this thing a start and see if it does any better, because I think maybe that's the reason why it was surging, because it didn't have the heavier flywheel on it. So let's start doing that. I'll bring you guys right back in a few seconds. Alright, let me get you guys out here in the open. And there's another thing I forgot to tell you too. When I showed you that cup on the recoil, the one that's on here now is the one that came off that pressure washer engine, because it was a little bit smaller. So it actually kind of helped out too. So let's see if it runs better with the flywheel the way it is now. I'm hoping that's the cause of it. Let me get this cover off of here. I haven't done anything else with it. I got to actually clean this out anyway, so let me go ahead and take that off of there. I need to clean out from underneath there. Anyway, so let's see if this will run. I got the switch on, I think. So let's see if it does anything. Oh, wait a minute. I ain't got the spark plug hooked up. How many times have I done that already? Already today. Good Lord. Well, in this video series. Well, no, not really. That was the problem. Now it's running better. It was the flywheel. A little bit of surgery, but not too bad. Okay, well, it's got a little bit of surging, but that's neither here or there. Maybe when we start running it, it'll clear up. It's doing a lot better. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get another self-propelled belt for it, because I think that one's getting ready to go. Actually, that might actually be the blade engagement belt for it. Okay, well, either way, either here or there. Let's try to fix the self-propelled cable and see if we can get that to work now. So let me go get the cable, and I gotta show you something else we're gonna have to do, and to this thing to, you know, maybe get it fixed once and for all. So I'll bring you guys back in a second. Let me go get the cable. All right, you guys are on the ground. Well, somewhat on the ground. I got this in the position like if you would store it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the spark plug boot off for safety, because we're gonna be underneath here. I still gotta get my air compressor out here and clean all this junk out from underneath here. And I'll have to show you the next thing I might have to fix on here And I don't know yet if I'm going to do a video on that part or not yet. Let's get it up on its side. Away. I have to take these blades off and sharpen them, but that's neither here or there at the moment. So the cable in question is right here. So you guys, there we go. Get over here. Come on. Come here. I'll show you guys what I'm doing here, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys me doing it. Okay. There's the cable right there where the light is shining at. Okay, it's right there. So I'm going to use that cable tool that I got from Brandon over at BS Small Engines. I'm going to get that off of here, and then I can pull the cable out from the other side here. I should be able to, let's see, I'm at the, it's been rumbling thunder today, so I don't know if it's going to decide to rain when I'm doing this. Here's the cable. There is no, let's see. I don't see where I got to get this off at. An easy way. Let's see. Let's try it. There's the cable. The cable is it a hook? No, let me grab this cable over here real quick.
I got some of them to stand back up, but some of them would stay up. The wind kept blowing, so I said wait till the mound do it.
Alright. Here's the cable I got. This is the part number I got it from. That's the place where I got it from. I know it's an aftermarket. I know some people don't like aftermarket stuff, but you know, we got to do what we can nowadays. So there's the hook. There's the cable right there. As you see, it works. So I just got to find out where the hook is on here, which I'm not going to have no way of showing you guys where it's at here. So let me just see if I can get this cable off of here somehow. See if I can figure out where that hook is anyway. It looks like I'm not seeing it just yet. Oh, hey, you tried to do that. You tried to be smart, huh? You tried to be a smart butt. You tried to follow me. Okay. So I know there's probably a way to rotate this and probably try to get that towards you, which I might have to do that and get that up on that hook. Let's see. All right. No. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on. All right. There is a cable right here we got to get to. Where's the hook? Am I going to be able to get that tool in here to do that though? I might have to pull that off here to rotate that. Hey, hand me one of those trimmer lines. There's a, yeah, please. I got an idea. I'm going to use a trimmer line to try to pull this cable. I mean this thing. No, that'll work. I'm going to use this as leverage. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we're going to use this. The April showers bring May flowers, and it's June, and we're getting Showers. Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna be difficult, aren't you? You're not gonna let me get that off of there. Okay. All right, let me figure out a different angle on this because I thought I had it where it's stable, but it keeps trying to fall forward. So let me go get it better and situate it. All right, let me get the tools. I gotta have to get this wheel off because there's a bolt that's in the way. It's right here. That's a bracket that's keeping me from getting this down. I don't know if it's a half or a 9/16. That feels a little loose. That's probably no, a 9/16. Okay, let's get this wheel off. The wind's starting to blow again because you know everybody thinks we need wind today for everything, and it wasn't supposed to do anything else today, but it's acting crazy now, the wind. So, there's the washer. It looks like a thrust washer. Put that right there. There's a bolt right here. I'm not sure what size it is yet. It looks like a 9/16 as well. I like how it's booming, and it wasn't supposed to do anything else the rest of the day.
I know the wind's starting to get up again.
So there's a 9/16 on this side, and it looks like an 11. Well, I thought it was an 11 on this side. It's not. Well, the 12 didn't fit. Maybe it's something I can just pull off of there without having to do anything like that. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, we got that off. There's the nut right there.
Hey, sit down. Sit the wind.
To just disintegrate. Oh, great. Really? It pulled the threads out of it? Oh boy. Oh, it did that. Yeah, boy. Alright, well, I was trying to do this the right way.
Damn it.
Add it more onto it, what we gotta do. Okay. Let's put all this right here. It's always something. I might have to try to find another lock nut to put on there. Looks like a nylon lock nut. Alright, let's move this. The belt came off, that's okay, no big deal. So, it looks like it hooked here. There goes the board. We got 50, the wind's acting like we're in Florida here with the tornadoes. Alright, let me get you guys over here so I can show you guys what we're doing real quick. Here, let me get you guys on your side here. There's a wire. It's right there. Barely can see it. I can't hold this and do this at the same time. Well, maybe I can. Alright, this off here. Okay. Alright, I gotta get that off of there. It's a hook on it on the back. Let me try to do this real quick while this crazy wind is coming through that it wasn't supposed to do this today. And then it's trying to rock this too and try to knock this over. Let's see if I can get this in here to get this off. Okay. Release that. Now, get this off of there, like so. There we go. And that cable is going to go out here. take this one. It's going to go through there as well. And then I'm going to do the opposite. So we just got to take this hook, and you guys are not going to be able to see me do it, unfortunately. So I got it on there. Gotta bring it around town. And put it in its happy place right here. Oh, hey. Thank you. Well, it's just me, myself, and I, so. Well, alright. Put that belt back on here real quick. Well, let me show you guys it hooked up. Since I couldn't show you guys me doing it because I can't get the tripod any lower. There, so here it is. Here it is all hooked up. There. Get this light. There. There it is hooked up. There's a hook right there where it hooks to. Do that. Now I gotta get this thing back together. Oh. Like I said, I'm fighting the wind today because the wind, I don't know why we're getting all this wind all of a sudden today. From what, I don't know. Just trying to tear everything up in the and then just had a bunch of leaves just hit me. The belt came off the top. I gotta try to get that on there. And then try to get that. And let me guess, the belt came off to here. Of course. Alright. The belt's on there. Now, I gotta get this. Now I gotta get that bracket back on there. But I need to find another nut, nylon nut thing that's gonna fit on there. Let me go pause, you guys. Let me go get another, see if I can find another nut to fix that one. Alright, since that nut stripped like it did, see? Well, let me drop it. See how that stripped right there? It did that when I took it off with the impact, which it didn't mess the threads up on the bolt. But I'm going to show you guys here what I found. Me and my mom tore down an old dishwasher, an old satellite dish, and I kept all the hardware from it. So this is a 1/2 inch locking nylon nut. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. Here, let me get you guys over here. Same threads on there. So it should hold that on there. See? Never throw anything away hardware wise. So you might hear a little bit of wind in the background, and I apologize for it. I can't do nothing about it because I don't know why they want to act like this today with the wind. I don't know if I'm ever able to tell you guys any further what I'm going to do. I'm going to try. Can't guarantee it, but I'm going to try. I got to put this brace back on here, which I'm going to try to get this.
Watch that wind. You should have had it pushed up against the car. That wind's gonna blow it around.
I got that cable right here for this. I'm going to see if I can hook this up now. There we go. Gotta put that there. Now we gotta get this bracket on here, which was right there holding this. That looked like it was threaded in anyway. Well, you know, this was threaded into there. I thought it wasn't. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna do this by hand. I know I got my impacts, but okay, let me get it started. Where's the bracket? Okay. Alright, brackets in. Get this light nylon locking nut back on here. This don't need that many threads, so we should be alright. Hopefully. I'm going to try this by hand. Maybe. Oh, I might need a shorter one. I guess I don't need that many threads, but just trying to get that bracket to stay on there. I might have to go thinner nut on it. I was trying to go with this one, but it's not gonna work. Now the sun's gonna come out. So it'll work. Unfortunately, I think that might be all right. It's on there. I'll have to double check it. I might have to look for another nut later on, but we're dealing with a lot of wind here today. Let me go ahead and put this wheel back on real quick. That wheel, that washer on there. This back on here. This is a heavy wheel. Excuse me. Put that back on here. All right. Let me pause you guys. Let me get you guys up here so we can put this on here. All right. I had to bring you guys underneath here because Mother Nature decided to think we're supposed to have rain right now. Anyway, I got the cable routed here. So I need to take the old one which is zip tied. I'm going to have to cut those zip ties. There's a 7/16 nut I got to take off of there, which I can use an 11 for. I have a short one here, so that'll work. Go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and just take it out because I'm gonna have to do this. Put the new cable in. I'm gonna have to do that anyway. So. All right. Do that. I'm gonna have to get some. There's the old cable. All right. Let me get the new cable. Let me go ahead and get the new cable in here. Yeah, I know. Get that new cable through there. Had to go underneath here. Put that bolt through here, like so. Then we need this for the cable. I guess I'll be cutting grass by next week. Alright. I think the fiddly part is trying to get this cable through there. Which it doesn't want to go through there. It wants to be difficult. Let's try this. There we go. That worked. Feed the cable through there, then the sleeve. Alright, let's get that through there. For this. Put this bolt on there like so. Put the washer. That washer looked like it came off of here. Which it did. Okay. So the washer had to go on the inside of it. Might have to wait a little bit to show you guys this. Alright. Cable. Now we gotta hook it underneath here. Let me show you guys this before it decides to leak underneath this cardboard. Hang on, get over here. Come over here. Come over here. Alright. There's a hook right there. We gotta go with this. So I'm not sure where it. I guess it don't really matter what side you put it on. There we go. And then I just have to figure out the tightness on it when we do it, because it's one of those you got to go, what, down here? Oh, I know. I'm trying to hurry up. Go ahead and bolt this thing down. Here. Let's see. It's supposed to slide. Okay. Oh, lightning! Hey, it's that guy. Okay. Well, there's the cable moving. Alright, so let's see something here. I know we're not going to be able to start it up. No, that socket wrench got to go in my truck. What? That socket wrench got to go in my truck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this goes in the house. I will. I'm calling it. Alright, let's check real quick. Okay, there's the self-propelled moving. Let's see what happens when I hold it. Okay, now it's, look, look, it's grabbing. I might have to, oh, there we go. You might have to adjust it a little bit more, but we'll do that, fine tune it when we can, but I think it's grabbing. So let me go ahead, I'm going to call it a day for right now. I'll bring you guys back tomorrow when it's a little bit better and it's not raining and storming and knocking leaves all over the place. So see you guys in the morning. Like I said, I just got through doing that clip and it just started pouring down rain here again. It did it earlier this afternoon and it started back up again. So like I said, I'll bring you guys back tomorrow. It's supposed to clear up then. But it cooled it off. It was like 95 degrees out here. So it's like down in the 77 now. So it dropped it down quite a bit. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead, get off here, enjoy the rest of the night. I'll bring you guys back tomorrow and we'll finish the Toro Timemaster. Alright y'all, it is the next day after we had the storm. I apologize if in this video, I especially yesterday when I sounded a little frustrated, I kept getting mad about the wind, and I kept saying I didn't know why the wind was blowing like it was, and I don't know why I made the comment about tornadoes in Florida. I guess I was getting mad because of the wind blowing everything, but we had some pop-up storms come up through here, and my mom's garden had knocked some of the stuff down. We had to tie it up to raise it back up again, especially some of the corn. But you saw the last part. I got the cable on there and it looks like it's okay. We'll see if the self-propel works. I'm sure it does because it seemed like it was grabbing. I might have to tweak the cable a little bit. And then also I noticed in the video, in the beginning of it, I said this is part 5. This is actually part 4. I've been so lost of recording these videos on this basically it's almost a rebuild. I called it part 5 and we're only on part 4 of it, so I apologize on there. I probably put a thing on the front of the video saying part 4, but I don't know why I said part 5. But anyway, it's the next day. It's 93 degrees out here. It feels like 101, but I'm out here anyway. It's a little bit of cloud cover, but here is Timemaster out here in the open. Oil, unfortunately, I gotta clean that up, but I gotta clean up underneath here. I gotta bring my air compressor out. There's another piece I gotta show you. It's underneath this cover right here. There's a piece of bracket that's broke. It looked like the weld broke off it, so I might have to bring my welder out here and try to tack it up. I think this part's on bolts, and I can do that and get it off of there. But I'll show you guys that when we get to it. So I gotta get the cable ties that came with the blade engagement cable. I need to use those and need to zip tie these handles up, the cables up so they're out of the way. There, like I said, the cable is on there and it does move. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, it moves. Just trust me on it. I know the cable thing is not doing it correctly, but anyway, it moves. So I gotta zip tie those up. The cables that go to the kill switch and all that, I gotta figure out. I think I'm gonna route them underneath this wire here where that goes. I think I'm gonna do that, fix that up, tidy it up, make it look nicer, and then we'll see if the self-propel works, which I think it does. It was grabbing in yesterday when we put that on there and stuff, and then I still need to, this thing needs a cleanup, and I need to sharpen the blades underneath it as well there. So, but on the blades, they're timed. That's why they call it Timemaster. They're timed on there, but it's almost like a a car with a timing belt. So I'll probably just take one blade off at a time and sharpen them and put them back on there, and then we'll maybe test this thing out on some grass and see how good it cuts. Wouldn't that be something? So let me go. Oh, one more thing. Remember on the yesterday when I said the white nylon lock nut broke on there. The other one, it's stripped out. So I got a couple of these right here. I was going to use this one, but I'm not. I got these two right here. They look like the same thread pitch on there. And they got the nylon on there. So I'm going to put that on. I'll do that off camera. I'll put that on there to fix it. I think more likely this one, because this one's a little bit more skinnier. This one's a little bit more fatter there. So I'll go with this one instead. But I'll leave that one as an option. Then I got to put this cover back on. It goes in front of the carburetor and all that. The valve cover. I have to bolt that back on. And then we'll try this thing out and see how good the self-propel works. So let me go zip tie all this wires up, and then we'll try it out, and then I'll show you guys this what's going on underneath where that weld broke by the front wheel there. Alright, I got it zip tie on here. I don't got it cut off yet. I got it where it's not going to be in the way of the handle there. Hopefully, let's just make sure before I start putting stuff down on it. Don't look like it's going to, so okay, there. So it's not going to hit. That's good. A little too far back. There we go. Got it locked in there. I blew out underneath here. The only problem is somebody decided to they put the right bolts. They put 3/8 bolts in here, but they put the ones in here that are like this. So guess what? They stripped the threads out in the two ones in the middle, so I might have to re-tap them again. I got some different 3/8 bolts I'm going to put in there to fix that. He's got a little fiddle fairy, so I can only get the one on this side and the other one on the other side by the muffler there. So something else to add onto the list of everything. Anyway, let me get you guys out here in the open. There, you guys out there in the sunlight. I'm gonna get out here in the sunlight as well here, and we should be able to start this thing up, and it should self-propelled, hopefully. So switch should be on. Oh wait a minute, I got the spark plug on taken off, so there we go. I always keep forgetting where I have the switch, so I think I might have it on the right one, so let's see. cable just needed an adjustment. It is backfiring. I might have to throttle it up a little bit, maybe more. I'm thinking about setting the throttle. See how good it cuts. Here, let me get you guys where we can cut it. I might bend that throttle out. I might have to. Let me pause here real quick. Let me see if I can get something to fix that throttle. Alright, I'm gonna try this. You know, it's not bad for something that hasn't had the blade sharpened yet. Take a look at this. I didn't even mess with the blades yet. The blades are still rusty and all that. Look how good it cut. That is incredible. Just imagine if I sharpen the blades. I am not lying. I have not sharpened the blades on this thing yet. I was getting ready to, but I was like, let me see how good it cuts first. And I'll be danged. That did a really good job. Good Lord, that cut really good. Not bad at all. Not bad for something that we basically did a rebuild on. I'm happy with it, but there's still one more thing that needs to be fixed on it. And I'll show you guys what's going on with it real quick. So give me a second. Let me get you guys back out there in the gate, and I'll show you what's going on with it, what I have to fix next. Well, after I just got through with that and I shut the camera off, I had just got it in the gate and it started raining again, because every time we turn around we keep getting rain. We got little spots of rain it's showing on the radar in our area there. So I don't know, I got a chance to just do that part, but you know, it did a good job mulching. You know, I gotta give it that. Now the only thing is, like I said, there's two things I gotta do, and I don't know if I'm gonna do any more videos on it. But like I said, it does do that surging. Now, the only thing I can think of is it does it because, maybe because it's not under load. Because once it gets under load, it's alright. Now, it's probably just does that I know this is probably not the right engine for it, and I know people are going to tell me that I put the wrong engine on it because the original engine was a 223cc engine, and this one is a 175cc engine, so it doesn't have the extra torque. Which I understand that. I get that it doesn't have the right engine on it, but to get this as a functional mower again, you know, I had to go that route. I had no other choice. I had no other engine to throw on it capable of that. And then, of course, you know, like I said, we did a lot of work on this thing to get this to where we're at this point. Because you should have saw it on part one what it looked like. There, like I said, there's a bracket that's underneath this left wheel here, and I have to prop it up here now to show you. There's a bracket that's the weld is broke on it. I'm gonna have to weld that. I have to do that. The two bolts that's supposed to go right here in this one, it's not the right ones. Like I said, they put some kind that has like they look like they go into plastic there. So I'll have to tap those out and fix that. There, I have to see what kind of thread it is and go on my tap and die set I got from Harbor Freight and do that. But like I said, it did a good job mulching there. This thing's a behemoth. I don't know if I can lift it up in here. There, but like I said, let me get the light on the camera. There we go. There we go. See? It mulched. Actually did a pretty good job mulching, honestly. Alright, so now here's the thing. There's the bracket right there. See how it broke off the weld? Which I'll have to unbolt that to do it. That's what it's supposed to look like right there. And then that's that one. So I'm going to have to take that off and fix that. I think that's why the wheel is uneven. But it looks like one bolt there. Probably it's a carriage bolt on the other side. It looks like. I'll look at the camera and see. I think there's a carriage bolt that holds that. And on that side too. Shoot, I was thinking about sharpening the blades, but I don't know. But that's the other thing. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do that one on camera. I don't know yet, because I've already done 4 parts of this thing already. And I don't know. I mean, there's one other issue I kind of noticed. And it's this thing right here. These are wore out. Here. The ones that say A and B are alright. C is okay. It says you go to D, E, F, and G, and it's all, you know, boogered up there. So, I mean, other than that, that's where we're at on this thing. So, I don't know where I want to go on it any further. So, we'll see. I mean, it'd make a nice video of me welding that. I mean, it wouldn't be long of a video doing all that. But I think I'm just going to go stop right here. I'm going to do this self-tapping stuff off camera to fix those bolts. And then I'll see if I want to bring a part 5 into this. If it will be a part 5, it will be me welding that. But I mean, other than that, there ain't really much I got to do to this thing to, you know, it'd be nice to keep, but it would be nice. But the only problem is I can make a decent profit on this thing. So, you know, I'm debating what to do, but I think I'm leaning towards letting it go and, you know, let it. But there's some other stuff needs to be fixed on it before we even think about that. So we'll see if I do a part 5 on this. I don't know yet. So I'm going to do the other stuff and then I'll bring you guys. Alright, I'm going to bring you guys along for me welding it. I am not an experienced welder, so feel free to critique me. But I'm going to weld this the best I can. Off camera, I took it and got it as close as I can to where it needs to be. So when I filled this in, it should be alright, but it's close. I grounded some metal off so I can ground it to there. So I'm going to try to go in here. I'm going to try to go in here, but the best I can. But mostly right in here. But like I said, I got it as close as I could to it. So let me go get my gloves real quick. Put the other one somewhere else. I brought them both out here, but I can't find them. There's a. I had a glove out here. Where'd it go?
What'd you do with it?
It's right here.
Oh.
Set it on the mower.
It's like throwing it on there.
All right. I'm gonna go and
do that. I'm gonna turn myself this way. So I don't have to.
Yep.
My face. Go ahead.
All right, I got it plugged in. This is my flex core welder.
Over here, so I'm not
My Hobo Freight one. So, like I said, I already grounded a piece of metal, so I can hit that to it and do that. And I'm gonna try to fix these teeth as well. So, I'm gonna go ahead and fire it up, fire it up, fire it up. Safety first. Well, as Mo said, here's mud in your eye. Here we go. One more time. It's not too bad. Little rubber piece got in there. And then I'm going to try to get over here. Yeah, hot. Might just try to get this little part right here if I can. Then I'm going to try to fix these teeth. I don't think that's going to be possible. I'm going to try. I'm going to put a little bit of weld in here to try to see if I can hold it. Not my best. There's something to hold it a little bit better than what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Turn it off. Put that right there. Okay. Take that off of there. I probably gotta go over it one more time. Right up here. There's a spot I missed. So let me hit that real quick. I thought I got it. Alright, let me do it. I got one more spot I missed. Alright. There we go. Oh. You gotta turn it on first. Alright. I'll let that cool off. And I'll grind it down and make it, then put some paint on it and make it look a little bit better. But we'll let it cool down for a little bit. And then, like I said, I tried to fix this the best I could. Just to give it some help on there. It's probably not going to help it much, but this is better than what it had. So I'm going to wait for it to cool off. Bring you guys back.
The battery one.
All right.
Wrong with it.
Let's see if we can get this thing fixed.
Probably threw the charger and everything in the trash because what she had was that wasn't a borrowed one she had.
Yeah.
And it was a different one. I don't know what kind it was. Some kind of orange one or something.
Yeah, I think it was a hyper tough one. All right, let's see. Let's get this on here. So let's see, we gotta go this way with it. So let's get this snapped in here in this bushing. So let's get this snapped in here in this bushing.
Yeah, she won't mess with that lawnmower. She'll have Marion come over there and use that thing. push more.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I know that guy he reached in the back
Alright,
of
let's
the
put these
truck
on
there,
here.
out of the back end of the pickup truck, and he took the bag out.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, let's get. Oh, worry about this
So it
first.
come with a bag. So
Put this on here. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, let's get that held on. Put that one. There's a bunch of carriage bolts in here. I wish they did a lot of these with carriage bolts. You know how much easier it would be to take some stuff apart, not having to worry about the things rusting up, especially in the MTD mowers when they put those screws in there for the plastic, but they rust out. At least with the carriage bolts, I mean, yeah, they're gonna get rust on them, but at least you're gonna have the nut thing here on the outside of it, which is a 1/2 inch there. So I'll get some of these started on here. I cleaned up a lot of stuff off camera. I've already sharpened the blades on here. I took them off one at a time, sharpened them, and then I put them back on. There, so. And I took this thing and I painted it also, so, because I had to ground some of it, the paint off of there because of me putting that, welding it like that I did. So these are like nylon lock nuts on here, but they're 1/2 inch nut on here. We'll see how good this holds up. Like I said, I'm not a professional welder, and I don't claim to be, but I'm learning little by little how to do it, and all I can do is get better. I'll get this started. I'm gonna have to probably use my ratcheting wrench to get it the rest of the way. That's good and tight. As the Germans would say, good and tight. My ancestry is part German and Irish. Irish on my grandmother's side and German on my dad's side. That's on there, but let's make sure. Okay, those are tight. Those are tight. That one's on there. That one don't feel like it's on there. Okay, that one's on there a little bit better. Alright, I went and took the plastic and cleaned it up off camera a little bit better. Stuck all the screws in there. They're 3/8, which are on my nut driver. Let's see how this thing holds up with the weld there. It'll look a little bit better. I'll hold it, hopefully. Alright, let's put this on. The piece de resistance. The rusty one goes in the middle. like so. I might have to take the heat gun and get that to catch because it doesn't look like it. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump you guys. I got a nut, 3/8 nut driver here. It's like 3 screws underneath the plastic. There you go, that one. And then this one I might have to, what do you call it? I might have to fix the oh, it's not lining up. Okay, it's on there. A little sprite out. That's still warped though. I'm gonna have to probably heat that heat gun up there. Try to fix that one time. It's a little warped right there, so it kind of looks like it's not on there. It's on there. Not sure what's going on with it. Let me try one more time on it. I might not have it lined up correctly. It looks like it goes right there, but that bar is in the way. Okay, so it does. Okay. You know, that bar is right there in its way. That kind of sucks. No, I don't want to. No. Well, they put that in a crazy spot, didn't they? It's still not lining up correctly, though. Alright. We'll figure it out later. I got it on there best I could. Alright. Let's get it out there on the yard. See how it does a little bit better with the grass situation there. So let me get you guys, let me go get some more gas in it, fill it up, and we'll see what it does. good. It hasn't bogged down on me once since I was mowing. It's raining. This is what it did. Mowing it. You guys saw it on time lapse. I think that's pretty damn good. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, you guys saw me on time lapse. You're not gonna believe this. I edited the video so you guys see me mow it faster. But when I stopped the recording on my phone, 13 minutes it took me to cut that front yard. That's counting the front, where I started from, all the way to the side where the air unit is. It took me 13 minutes there to do it. So it's, you know, pretty good machine. Now there's only one other thing I gotta do to it, and there's a belt, and I'm not sure if it's for the self-propelled. It's underneath this cover. It is getting ready to break, it looks like, so I think I'm gonna go and get another one. Other than that, you know, I'm not really in it part wise, except for my time and the cables I ordered for it. I end up putting I'll put a thing below, even all I add the total up with the belt that I gotta get for it too. So my mom's impressed though, but how good it cut. She said it only took that long, and I was going through there pretty quick there, so you know, not bad at all. There, I gotta fix this cable a little bit more. I gotta tie it off a little bit better out of the way. There, I'll figure it out. I gotta put another cable tie loop there. So anyway, I'm gonna stop. I gotta cut the backyard. So anyway, you guys want to see I'll put a playlist of this whole thing from part 1 all the way to part 4 there, and it didn't take part 5 to do it. I'm not gonna film to do the other belt. I think I'll just do that myself, and then I'm gonna probably just go ahead and sell it on. As much as I would like to keep it, I know there's money to be made on it, so uh, let's take the money and run, as they said. So anyway, if you guys like this whole series, think about subscribing to the channel. This is what I do. I fix mowers and, you know, flip them for a profit, and then I work on my own vehicles as well. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. You guys like, share, and subscribe, and keep it on turning those wrenches. I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care. Catch.